Hello to Jeunesse Australasia. I would like to welcome you to our September corporate update. My name is Lisa Jenkins and I will be your host this evening. Thank you all for tuning in. Please let me know where you're listening from, so drop us a comment below. Joining me tonight, our marketing manager and events manager, Louise CORRAN. Thank you for joining us, Louise.
Hey Lisa, thanks for having me, and hello everyone.
We are really on the home run now for the end of 2023, and September is certainly a big month for us here at Jeunesse as we're in full swing with the final Expo preparations, and Louise has been flat out for the past few months planning an Expo not to be missed. And she's going to join us a little later and let us know what we can expect at Expo 1. But first, I'm going to start by letting you know the promos for this month. So now that it's spring, glow up this September with LUMINESCE bundle only for Australia and New Zealand. LUMINESCE packages that meet your daily needs are available at a special price. So for $213.50 Australian dollars and 250 New Zealand, receive 1 bottle of LUMINESCE Cellular Rejuvenation Serum, 1 bottle of LUMINESCE Daily Moisturizing Complex, 1 jar of LUMINESCE Advanced Night Repair, and 1 tube of LUMINESCE Youth Restoring Cleanser. And let's make 2023 our best year yet. Give the year a powerful boost by earning big with the Elite 2023 bonus. Now, September is the final month, so act now. New and existing distributors can earn a bonus up to $6,000 in addition to commissions. Advance in rank to any rank between executive and Sapphire Elite executive to accumulate PGV and earn this bonus. Continuing until the end of the year, your leads and customers can join Jeunesse for just $1 US. Becoming a Jeunesse distributor means being part of one of the most dynamic, fast-growing global companies out there. Jeunesse has technology to assist you to complete more tasks in less time. The Jeunesse Getting Started app in J Mobile is a great tool to use with information on products, company, and financial rewards. There are tools on how to invite, how to close, and how to overcome objections, and so much more. It is definitely worth having a look at. And don't forget, the J Mobile app is a fantastic resource that can help you set up reminders, send videos to your leads, and track all aspects of your Jeunesse business. Now, every Tuesday and Friday, we send out the J Buzz. It has all the information you need for your business. So whether it's events going on, promotions, business building tips, and product launches, really it's everything you need to know about what's going on at Jeunesse and help you build your Jeunesse business. The J Buzz is released both in English and Chinese. Please check out our blog site. We regularly upload content that will really help you with product knowledge, training, and ways to help you and your team and customers and prospecting and inviting. We also include tips on health and wellbeing as well as industry updates. So we encourage you to head over to our blog site in Australia and New Zealand on their websites, and as our blogs are purposely written for the Australasia market. Make sure you have liked and followed our Australasia Facebook page. Everything we put up on Facebook is able to assist you with your business, and everything placed on our page is content you can use to share on your own pages. Our Facebook page is compliant marketing material for our market. Plus, it'll keep you updated on the latest events, whether online or in person. So make sure you check out our Facebook page each week. Our YouTube channel is another great place and another great tool you must subscribe to if you haven't already. We have videos here from past local events, training videos on products and building your business. Our monthly corporate update can also be found on here, and you can share any of these videos on from our YouTube channel, knowing they're compliant for the Australasian market. Our Instagram page is focused on our customers. It gives them a real look at what Jeunesse Australasia is all about. Make sure you follow us on Jeunesse Australasia if you haven't already on Instagram. Now I'd like to hand over to Louise, who'll take us through what to expect at Expo. Thanks, Louise.
Hey, thanks Lisa, and hello everyone. Yes, it's the countdowns on to Expo. So Of course, the 23rd to the 24th of September is Expo 1 coming up in Bangkok in Thailand. So we're all very excited. All of us, Rachel, Lisa and I, of course, will be there. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty of Expo and what's going on, I would just like to bring on a panel to have a little discussion. So let's bring them on board and welcome them to our call tonight. And now let's welcome our Expo panel today. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We have Lillian. Hi, Lillian.
Hi.
And we've got Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hello, hello, hello.
And we have the wonderful Kerry. Hey, Kerry.
Hello.
And we have Hermia. How you going, Hermia? Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. All these wonderful ladies are headed to Expo. They all qualified for a trip to Expo, which was fantastic to see. And all of them have been to previous expos as well. So it's going to be fantastic catching up in Bangkok in September. I think we've only got, I think someone said to me yesterday or today, there's only 20 working days left. I was just like having a little bit of a panic. But once we're there, it's going to be all worth it for everything that we've got going on, of course. So I've invited these wonderful ladies on here today because we're just going to have a little bit of chat about Expo. And for those that may be new going to Expo, can learn a bit more, or those still on the edge about thinking they might go, they might be able to be swayed to head across because of the experience of these ladies have had in previous Expos. So let's start off with Kerry. So Kerry, Jeunesse Expos often feature keynote speakers and educational sessions. Could you just describe a time when a particular session or speaker made a lasting impact on you and your distributor journey?
Well, look, Jeunesse gets so many world-class, first-rate speakers, which, so many to choose from. But one that really stand out and spoke to me was a speaker called Stephen Bradbury, who we had at the 2017 March conference. And why I think he stuck with me so much was everyone knows him, well, they use his name actually as a term now, Stephen Bradbury. He was a speed skater at the 2002 Winter Olympics, and he was the first Australian to win a gold medal. And he was coming last in the race. And there was a pack right at the front, and they all fell over, and he came around at the end, went right around them and came in first with the gold medal. And a lot of the mainstream media described him as an overnight success. So suddenly you heard about this man that won a gold medal, and he was saying that he was no overnight success. He'd been working hard for 12 years beforehand, going to training on a regular basis. He's actually from Queensland, Brisbane, and lived a long way from a local ice skating rink. It was a 3-hour return trip for him to go skating, ice skating. And so the amount of work and energy and effort that went into all those years behind his gold medal glory of the quiet achievements, as well as the fact that he also had achieved bronze, I think 10 years earlier in a relay team that people seem to have forgotten about. But his main point was he was no overnight success. There were years and days of working to achieve that goal that he achieved it, as well as significant challenges along the way. He actually had a terrible accident that he nearly died in, where he was skating, and those long blades that they have when they, kick their foot up, it's up quite pointy, and he fell and ripped his thigh right open on the ice and was lying there, in very bad shape. Luckily for him, there was a doctor in the audience that was able to, save his life and get him to hospital. But he had significant injury that he had to come back from, do a lot of training to return from. And all of that was part of his journey to his gold medal and his success. So the takeaway that I sort of got from that is, is there's so much work that goes on beforehand and so many challenges that you will have along your journey to your goal, but that you do get to your goal, and you never know what is around the corner, because you could be coming around the corner and it could be laid right open for you. And I feel that we are coming to that position with Jeunesse where things are being laid right open for us to be successful again. And, you know, that finish line is there for us to, you know, cross if we want to put the work in to achieve our challenges. So, yeah, he is a very inspiring bloke. He actually, I've got this little memento. That's me holding his gold medal. He very bravely handed it down into the audience and it got all passed around, so its way back to him. But, you know, I do believe it was in the news just 2 days ago, being rewarded for bravery for saving 4 young girls that were drowning in the sea up in Queensland. So, yeah, he was someone that was very, you know, he just evoked a lot of connection with me on working hard to achieve your goal. And I'm looking forward to hearing our guest speaker this time at Expo. I've seen his movie, Jungle, and it looks really inspiring. So, yeah, I look forward to the motivation that I get from the guest speakers. They're awesome.
Yeah, so I've definitely heard that about Stephen Bradbury at previous events as well. And I did actually see him, gosh, coming on probably 15 years ago when I first saw him as well on the circuit with speaking, and I did actually hold his gold medal as well. I remember he popped that out in the audience. It was very brave to pass that around, but yeah, definitely. And of course, yes, our keynote speaker is Joshi Ginsberg. And of course, he will be an amazing feature at our expo in Bangkok. As Kerry mentioned him before, he was lost in the jungle, in the Amazon jungle, and managed to survive. He just survived. A couple of his mates actually didn't survive, and yes, there was a movie that was made about it as well, which is quite amazing too. So if you are going to Expo, if you haven't seen the movie, I'd actually say don't watch the movie yet. Wait till you see him and don't ruin the surprise. I'd actually even seen it before he was actually brought to our attention about speaking. So yeah, but I would say wait, don't watch it yet, and yeah, let it be a real inspiration hearing it for the first time and get that I guess that chill moment of just going, oh my God, I can't believe he's gone through that and he's still here, and everything else that he's done in life since because of what he experienced. You know, whatever you've experienced, you can always get out of it as well. You always pass through it. You can always fight harder. So yeah, but no, thank you so much, Kerry, for sharing your experience there. So let's move on to Lillian. So your question is, so beyond networking, how do you believe attending expos contributes to maintaining a strong sense of community and camaraderie among Jeunesse distributors?
Oh, well, thank you, Louise, for having me today. My husband and I are incredible, excited to have an opportunity to attend the 2023 Expo after the challenging 3 years period of dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. We have been eager looking forward to reuniting with the Jeunesse community and gain insight to the company's latest developments. Attending to Expo goes beyond networking by creating a space for Jeunesse distributor to bond through, share positive experience and support each other. Over the last 3 years, many things have happened, as we all know, like the COVID-19 pandemic have slowed down our business. A new management team, LACOR, took over early this year, and some team member left Jeunesse. A lot of people may be feeling confused and have a lost motivation and directions. I think it's just good timing now. I believe that the year 2023 Expo will be special event, and it will bring together Jeunesse fans or lovers to support each other on confidence, and that this event will be shared and update us with Jeunesse good news, and also allows us to meet our up-level leaders, team members, and gain deeper insight into the company's vision. And through Jeunesse platform, I have met many outstanding people from different places. So Jeunesse business deal with the people. Having healthy relationship is a key to unlocking the door to successful. Here, I would like to express my gratitude to my up leader, Double Diamond CC Weller, who will foster camaraderie among of our team members by organizing a day trip in Bangkok and providing a full day training course after Expo. So I'm certain that camaraderie will encourage collaboration, boost our motivation, and enhance the overall distributor experience with the Jeunesse network. So I'm really looking forward to make all my leaders and all my team members from overseas. That's a great opportunity to connect with my friends in this difficult situation. Okay, that's all my sharing. Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's great to hear that your team's all getting together and you're going to do some training and sightseeing and all that kind of together.
Yeah.
Because that's amazing, because that's a great way for your team to get together, especially when your team is all around the world, to reconnect. You know, that's the biggest thing that we're, you know, trying to do now, and, you know, meet up and share experiences, you know. I'm sure when you do it, you'll share your takeaways from Expo when you do your meetings and all that kind of stuff, and refocus the team and set your plans and set your goals. So for the next 12 months, what your goals will be. Of course, you know, and at Expo we'll be announcing the incentive trip for next year as well. So that will be an exciting goal to set for. You know, Lillian was lucky enough to be in Paris as well. So that was fantastic having her there. So where the next incentive trip will be, who knows? But I know that will be a goal of many of you when you attend Expo, of hearing where it is and then working with your team to get as many people there as possible, because I want to see you all there. You know, I missed so many of you in Paris, and hopefully the next one will be a massive success for yourself, but also all your team members in the Asia Pacific market, and hopefully we'll get as many people there as possible. So thank you so much for Lillian for that. Okie dokie, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn. Thanks for joining again.
Hello, Louise.
So your question is, Jeunesse Expo 1 is introducing new elements this year. What are your expectations for these additions, and how do you think they'll enhance the overall experience for attendees?
Well, first of all, I have to thank Jeunesse and Louise for this opportunity to be on the panel with all these beautiful ladies here. Oh, well, since January till right now, there are a lot of changes in all aspects within Jeunesse. With that change, we might have fear sometimes. However, sometimes we do need a change to be better. So this Expo 1 is really what I need, to hear the vision, the value, the direction, and to connect to the new management team, the global team, and to connect with new Jeunesse. Especially in the last few weeks, I get to meet our new global president, Mr. Manger, who flew all the way from US to meet us in Melbourne. I really feel so touched. And he is genuine, down to earth, and a gentleman man. I can feel that he is listening and he is ready to help the distributors. I feel very honored to meet him, and so does the team. So, hey, imagine if I didn't attend this road trip, right? I would still sit here and feel not connected. So I do not want to hear from others or the rumors, but to be at the Expo 1 myself, to experience it, touch it, feel it, and make my own judgment. this is a new Jeunesse, a new chapter of Jeunesse, and a new journey of Generation Young. So I still remember my why I joined Jeunesse, and I'm always grateful and thankful how Jeunesse has made a positive impact on me and unleash my potential. So I believe to go to this Expo 1 event will give the attendees a clearer mindset to make a move instead just wait and see. And for new people, you know that you have made the right decision. So Jeunesse always set a high bar with everything they do. And I'm always amazed with the quality of the Jeunesse event. And include this time, they had amazing keynote speakers, just like Louis and Carrie has just introduced, Yoshi Ginsberg, which I'm very looking forward to it. And to get to meet our CEO, Jason Bourne, and my mentor, Double Diamond Director, Ming Lee, and other influential speakers. So Expo 1 is a must to go because regardless what is the purpose, I believe everyone will get something out of it. And I'm very looking forward to it and meet you guys there. Thank you.
Awesome, Jocelyn. Yes, we can't wait for you to be there either. And yes, mentioning about Mel, it was great to connect with him and out here in Sydney and Melbourne. And of course, you'll be able to connect with him again at Expo and get to really know him. He'll be on the stage. Jason will be on the stage. Kevin will be on the stage. Plus many other of our top leaders will be presenting as well. So it's definitely the new and moving forward Jeunesse, and you know, it's just great that you're committed and you're sticking to your why about why you joined Jeunesse, because we love having you with Jeunesse and we don't want you to go anywhere. And of course, we'll have you on the incentive trip next year as well.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks so much, Jocelyn. Now, lucky last, the wonderful Hermia. So Hermia, for those who are attending their first Jeunesse Expo, what advice would you give them to maximize their experience and derive the most value from the event?
Hi, first of all, thank you, Louise, and let me have a chance to share my experience here with everybody. I would say they are the lucky one. This is the first year for them to attend the Expo. I remember I joined in 2015. That's the first year I joined the start to go for the Expo. And then since then, I never missed any one of it. A lot of memory throughout these years. But because of the COVID-19, the pandemic, we've been stopped for 3 years. So I'm looking so much forward to join this Expo. And I remember there's so many memories. I remember the 2016, the first time we go to America to join the Expo there, and we have a chance to go to the headquarters. I mean, since then, I understand that we are in a very good company. And then, well, for those who are lucky to get into the first Expo this year, a new chapter of Jeunesse, what I want them to do is enjoy it, go for it, okay? Go for every seminar you think they can go for, all the classes, all the forum, meet everybody. I mean, and then it's just a chance for them to learn so much what they are emoting in, and also to share with what the joiners they have, okay? Take a lot of photos. That's what I'm doing that time. Take a lot of photos, go in all the class, do all the live with the Facebook, sharing my happiness with everybody. Because they may not have a chance to go for it. Maybe your partner doesn't got a chance, but at least you share your moment, share what you learned from them, from the event, and share with them. This is what I really want to tell everybody. That, and also at that time, we are so excited because during the Expo, we know where is the next stop, where is the next incentive trip we are going. We're so excited that time. Hopefully this year we do the same thing. So for those who are lucky enough to go to the Expo 1 this year, enjoy it, learn from it. And also this is a new chapter for Jeunesse. We're all looking forward to know so much about it. And we are so happy that we're still in the business, because There's so many things outside. For 3 years, we've been stopping a lot, but we are still here. We are very consistent with what we are doing. And I'm happy to meet everybody here and looking forward to meet all the old partners we have, all the old fans we used to see in the expo, and also meeting all the new people. Enjoy it, and you're going to love it.
Oh, awesome, Hermie. Yes, and we'll love having you there too, of course. And yes, I think the big thing is, you know, when you do go to these expos, and especially if you're new, share it on your socials, whatever socials you have, get it out there so people can see what a great event you're going to. You know, really these expos are driven to help you with your business. You know, the content is, you know, exceptional. Take that notepad and pen, you know, jot notes, and then because afterwards with your team, discuss what you saw, or if they couldn't make it, you know, let them know about it. So it gets them excited about where the, you know, the Jeunesse future is headed. So definitely, I mean, I know I'm not even a distributor. I take 1,000,001 photos and pop them up on my Facebook page. All my friends are going, what company do you work for again? It looks so fantastic and fun. And I was like, yep, it is. It's the best company to work for. And, you know, we have amazing distributor family, and you know, when we do go on these trips, it's great catching up with everyone and seeing people, and you know, seeing the old people, but seeing all the new people and meeting them and get to know them. Yeah, so it's good. I think so. Hermie, when was the last time besides New Zealand?
Yeah,
was the expo? Last one was Singapore 2019.
Yeah, Singapore. Yeah, Singapore.
Yeah, I remember Hermia. After she picked up her expo.
I never missed any of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Hermia picking up her expo packs, and she had all these bags, and she's coming up to me, and I took a photo of her, and she was with another distributor of her with, you know, Hermia's a little pocket rocket, and she had all these packs loaded up, and she was going through. She was so excited. You know, the energy was fantastic, and you know, it was so good. We'll see that little pocket rocket here at Expo in Bangkok again and get to experience that excitement again. So I look forward to it. So yeah. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming on tonight for the Expo little catch-up panel. It's fantastic to reconnect with you. And I know I saw, you know, I've seen there's some of you recently, of course, as well. But, you know, it'll be great to see you in Bangkok, and we'll have a great time there. Hopefully, at one point when I'm not running around like a mad woman at Expo, I'll actually be able to have a quick little drink with you, or a catch up somewhere along the lines, and be able to reconnect as well. And everyone else out there as well, I of course want to reconnect to you at Expo too. And our team, Lisa's going to be there, Rachel's going to be there. So, you know, it'll be fantastic for all of us to see you all again in Bangkok. But if you're still, you know, not quite sure if you're coming, hopefully we might have convinced you now to come along. And if you need any support with getting there or anything like that, reach out to me. We've got a person that you can book accommodation through as well, and they'll be able to help you to get yourself over there. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in Bangkok. Take care.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Louise.
Bye.
Thanks again to all the ladies for joining us on the panel tonight. It was great having them on board, and some wonderful comments by them all. Of course, as we've mentioned, Bangkok, Thailand for Expo 1. It will be the 23rd to the 24th of September. We've got a fantastic on-site venue, which will be Santara Grand. Now, the agenda, we have action-packed agenda. We've got everything starting on Saturday the 23rd with registrations in the afternoon. We will be having an interactive branding area as well, where you can win some great prizes as well around there. So do make it on. If you are in Bangkok earlier, if you are qualifying, you arrive on the 22nd, make sure you do come hang out in the branding area as well when registration is all going on from 2 p.m. The first event will start at 5 p.m. And it will go through to 10 p.m. We've got a lot to jam in that time, so it's going to be exciting. Then on the Sunday, we're starting up early. We're kicking off at 9 a.m. on Sunday, so don't be late. because we'll be getting straight into it, and at the beginning of the day, it's certainly things you don't want to miss as well. And then we'll have a quick little lunch break and then end the session at 5:30 p.m. to get it ready, of course, for all those who qualify for the Star Gala dinner. The Star Gala dinner will follow. Now, of course, on Sunday morning, we have Yoshi Ginsberg, our keynote speaker, who will be basically second up in the morning on the Sunday. So that's why you need to make sure you get there early, because you do not want to miss hearing Yoshi's story. It's the power to survive, of course. His story is all about the survival against all odds in the Amazon, inspired millions around the world. The fact he returned to give back and the lessons and the insight he gained in his life that make him one of our generation's most unique speakers. So his story is definitely amazing. Let's hear from Yoshi now as well.
Welcome. Welcome to the kingdom of Siam Jeunesse. I'm so excited to meet you because you are the best. My name is Yoshi Ginsberg, and my amazing story of survival against all odds is going to touch your soul. In fact, my message will make your spirit soar, and my insight will enlighten you. It will empower you until you will be transformed. I promise you, this is a September to remember when Jeunesse meets in Bangkok. Can you feel the spirit, Jeunesse? It's time to give a new fresh meaning to the word success. Kakun Makap and hallelujah. Welcome.
Oops. Okay, so yeah, that was Yoshi there, giving some insight into what he'll be talking about. So of course, Yoshi, if you haven't heard us talking about him already, where have you been really? Because we've been talking lots with him. So of course there is a movie that's called The Jungle, with Daniel Radcliffe in there as well, that was made and based around his story of his survival. But no, we definitely can't wait for Yoshi, as we spoke earlier in the panel as well. You know, keynote speakers, you know, a lot of people, you know, sometimes, you know, this is your takeaway, you know, out of all, the whole event. Sometimes the keynote speaker can be key just to hit you, and you can relate to what's going on, and, you know, help you get through with your business or whatever you need to take away, that will help you in life. Now we've got some exciting giveaways that will be happening at the event as well. This is just a little teaser as well. So, but you have to be there. You have to be in the room to win it. If you're not in the room, we go, uh-oh, draw the next one. So you don't want to be leaving the room when the giveaways are happening. So they'll be happening throughout all the sessions. And of course, there will be giveaways to the incentive trips for next year, wherever they might be. So stay tuned. Now, for those who will qualify for the Star Gala, you'll be probably getting maybe an email this week if you've qualified, maybe next week. Then you'll have to RSVP pretty quickly. The turnaround will be pretty quickly. But reason I'm in my little sparkly top tonight is because the theme is sparkling night. So we want everyone to, you know, get glitz and glammed up. Look at these stunning outfits. So if you've got something tucked away in your wardrobe, bring it out and let's get all dolled up for the Star Gala night. So of course, you know, not to be missed, of course, the men, we want you to get into your sparkles as well. So if you've got one of those fantastic swishy coats, put it on and doll yourself up. So it will be a night to remember for those who qualify to go along. So watch your emails, because you'll get an email if you haven't already, that you'll need to RSVP pretty quickly to come along. Of course, transfers. We have actually opened it up officially that transfers will be for all qualifiers and also ticket holders. So you will need to be providing flight information to us if you are part of Australia and New Zealand. flight information needs to come into Lisa probably be sending out an email anyway. But that's only if you're arriving in on the Friday, the 22nd of September, and departing the Monday, the 25th of September. That's for those transfers. We do have 2 hotels where transfers will be available at, and that's the BKK, the main international airport, and then you have the DMK airport as well. So there will be our transfers. Information about the transfers of exactly what's happening, how we're processing it, will come out just close to the event. So when you arrive, you know exactly where you need to go, what you need to do, and things like that. So stay tuned to your emails, please, so you can keep up to date. And if there's any dramas, just reach out to Lisa or myself with the information. Most of you should know who's qualified now. We are staying at the Grand Hyatt in Bangkok now, which is a stunning 5-star hotel, and of course great location to everything that's around, including getting to Centara Grand with the main events happening. So it's just like 11-minute walk. That's a slow pace, very slow pace. So if you are a bit of a speed walker like myself, I think you'll make it in way less time than that. And it's quite an easy walk across the road. Most of it is on a skywalk. There's a skywalk that kind of wraps around all of this area and Grand Centara. So very easy to manage and get through. So yeah, so very easy. So our Australian group will be all at the Grand Hyatt. So that's where your transfers will take you if you have qualified. Beautiful hotel, of course, as mentioned. And of course, if you're wanting to book outside those dates, Lisa has sent off information about our DMC who you can contact, and they can take care of your bookings outside of the qualifier dates. But of course, if you're a ticket holder and you need some accommodation or help, we do have a booking agent that can help you with all your bookings, or you can find your own hotel. We do have several hotels all around for all qualifiers. So again, if you know some non-qualifiers like to book hotels, we can give you a list of all the hotels that all of our Jeunesse people will be at, so you can see if you can get any accommodation there. Otherwise, of course, our contact can source accommodation at one of our hotels that we have blocked. So, of course, we want to see everyone at Expo. It's going to be a great event. Not long now, we're less than a month, of course, weeks away, and we'll be there. So we're all putting on the final bits and special touches and making sure we've got everything ready for your arrival. But it will be very exciting, and it's a global event, so catching up with all our members from all around the world, of course, will be fantastic. So I look forward to seeing you guys there, and of course, as I've mentioned plenty of times, reach out for any questions, just ask away. We're here to help. We're here to make the process of you getting to Bangkok a lot smoother. So we look forward to seeing you there. So thank you so much, guys. And I guess I'll be seeing you in Bangkok in a couple of weeks. Look forward to it. I'll hand it back to Lisa now. Thanks, Lisa. And of course, I'll catch you up with you in a couple of weeks too in Bangkok too.
Thanks, Louise. It's so exciting that this month is Expo, and this month is also our birthday month on the 9th of September. And I had a meeting with Rachel earlier today, and she told me there is some really, really big announcements coming, not just 1 or 2, there could even be 3 or 4. So look out for your on Facebook. And also obviously the J-Buzz, because there's some really big announcements coming. So it's really exciting, and I'm sure it won't disappoint. In the meantime, if there's anything you have any questions about anything Louise and I've discussed today, please reach out to either of us. We're here to help. And for those in Expo, we look forward to seeing you there. Otherwise, we'll see you in October.